I'm Howard Allen, the homeless activist of Nashville, and we're here today with Homeless Underground TV, and we have the pleasure today to interview Professor Malcolm Getz, Professor of Economics at Vanderbilt University. Congestion has been one of the markers for pushing the transit plan forward, but studies show it actually does not have much of an impact. You wrote about this very thing in your essay titled Critique of Nashville's Transit Improvement Plan. Can you give us an overview of what that means or looks like and why it really does not help congestion?
So some people think that there are a fixed number of trips that we need to make, and that if we improve transit, more people will go by transit and fewer people will travel by car, and that would improve congestion. But that's not how it is. In fact, the number of trips we make is related to how easy it is to make a trip. So if more people travel by transit, and that opens up spaces on the roadway, more people come to travel by car, and the congestion stays at the same level. So you could go to Atlanta or Washington, D.C., cities that have elaborate transit programs, and they're heavily congested. So your practical experience verifies what the formal statistic shows. Transit does
Very
not
interesting.
reduce congestion.
What is the iron law of traffic, and why is it important to know? What is iron law? Explain that to me first, because that's I'm ignorant to that.
Many people think of economics as kind of vague and philosophical, but we do look at data, and when many different investigators using different techniques and different ideas come to the same conclusion, we tend to draw our conclusions and label them a law.
Okay.
And so the iron law of traffic is a very well established principle. It's so well supported by the data, so consistent with theory once you've explained it. And the iron law of traffic is that traffic expands to fill the roadway. Traffic expands to congest whatever space is available on the roadway.
That's interesting. I learned something today. What would be your alternative to helping to alleviate congestion, or can we even do this in this so-called it city?
Well, I'm an advocate for express lanes. Atlanta has converted some of their HOV lanes to express lanes, and these have dynamic tolls. Each car has a radio transponder on the windshield, and then there are overhead gantries, and when the car travels under, any vehicle travels under, it registers, and there's a debit from an online account for the toll. And the toll varies with the volume of traffic to keep traffic moving at all times. And so my son who lives in Atlanta, put his car in cruise control and can move at 70 miles per hour along I-85 at rush hour.
That's very interesting.